Hello, my name is Scott for SP Gaming, and we are back here in Factorio, and yeah, our last one there was rather long, don't you think?
Yes, it was, and different intro. I didn't have to say Harper this
Yep.
time. So we're going to change our iron from the get-go. That was too long. We need a better plan. We've got everything sorted and worked out,
Yep.
and it's going to start with a little bit of research. So we agreed to do some. What was it now? We are working towards. Oh, it was the electric, wasn't it?
Yep.
Right. So the reason for that is so we can get accumulators, guys. And when we get accumulators, we'll then be able to start moving towards solar and lowering our pollution. Which would be great. So that is the overall aim in the end, to move on to solar. It might be another 10 episodes time until we actually do it, but getting the research in now would be great for the future.
Yep. Although our priority probably should be the iron, because it's looks like it's about to run out, and that would be bad for us.
That is what we are doing right now. So I've started up the research, but it's not going to make a difference if it doesn't complete.
Okay.
It only needs 50 red and green, so it's not going to be using too much.
Yep.
We actually need to bring some of this offline, and it's not keeping up with supplying it anyway, so it's not going to matter that we're taking most of it offline.
Yep, pretty much.
And we'll just gradually remove everything as we bring the new one up.
Alright.
So I'll start removing most of this. We'll run it on like 4 furnaces instead of the current thing.
Yeah, the 4 furnaces will pretty much be all that we need.
For this rate, yes, definitely.
Alright, so...
We don't want it to fully drain either.
Well, it's going to be inevitable, so we're not going to be able to avoid it.
No, it will... Eventually, everything will drain if you played the map for long enough. Copper's all backed up, that's good to see. So now we just need to grab some iron off these belts to make myself some belts. And most of our factory may now shut down because of the low iron input, but we should get that fixed straight away, more or less.
Yep.
So I make 51 belts, which should be sufficient. And now then,
I have a few
it down here.
I have a few electric furnaces that I crafted.
So we want to build it around here, right?
Yep, I'm thinking there's an
further up.
Oil deposit. Okay, it's right about here, so we want to avoid that.
Build it so we could like expand it in the future with electric furnaces, because this might be like our permanent setup that would bring everything to.
Yep.
We'll eventually want to do the same for copper, but probably in a different location. I'm also thinking that we could have a buffer. I don't know how that would work out. Might be best to wait till trains to get that. Do you know, like a load of chests for iron to load off and enter, so it's always backed up. If something shuts off, we know we've got a bit of time.
Yep.
It'd basically just be a lot of chests we order inserters, and it would fill up the chests first, kind of thing. But it might be best doing that with the ore or the furnaces, I'm not sure.
Yep. So you have the miners down there, might as well get power connected. And
I'll run power down there.
Yeah.
I'll run it down via these.
And I'll get the furnaces set up here.
You might want to rearrange those cables to make it neat, but I'll just run it down there for now.
That should be sufficient.
Yeah, it'll be sufficient, I just don't know if it'll be neat.
Yeah, it works.
Okay, cool. I might have to rearrange the power poles as we expand this down the bottom. We're good for a while. We've got 29k on most of these.
Okay.
So we're now gonna run this up the middle, and then we're gonna go in auto grid. Bring this online. I love making neat power cables. You can't do the cables if they're not neat. That's what I think.
Alright, so we are going to need to... How many belts you have from up there
decent bit.
Alright, so we are going to have to probably reverse the belts. So obviously going the other direction.
Yeah, I see what you mean. And then we'll have to reconfigure the junction that's top then. But the bottom will end up with priority if we're doing it that way, which is fine, but it will just mean that they get priority.
Yep.
I'm going to start using the medium electric poles instead of these now.
Okay.
So I'm going to swap those out now for the medium ones because they've got a better reach. And just adjust that in. And we might not need them in all places if we're having the medium electrics. I'll have a look and tinker about with the layout and efficiency of these. Not that it matters having the small ones, but these are nicer.
Alright, so I've set up a skeleton of where the belts need to go. So if you have a bunch of belts on you, you could connect those up, and then I'll start switching the iron belt factor over.
So we want a splitter instead of a straight in input, if that makes sense.
No, what's going to happen is...
It's only worth doing that if we have got...
it on both sides.
It on both, yeah, that's what I meant.
But this will... yeah. Each side of the furnace line will have the... on different side of the belt.
Yeah. I might not have enough. Oh, I did. I had some left in my inventory.
Okay.
Inventory. Is that what it is? Yes.
Yep.
Right. You bring your Minecraft terms here. Do we need iron on this top side?
Yep.
Yeah. So you've got that fixed. And then we're going to need some here. Yeah. That's fixed. And then straight up there.
And actually...
I'll just run up with a belt and it'll replace it.
Oh, no, we'll want to discontinue that.
From here.
I put a splitter down at the bottom, so that'll keep iron coming on.
Hold on. Okay.
You see?
So this one needs to be with these.
No. Yeah, I think it was like that.
Like that.
And then we still need that one. Yep, like that. That would be how it was originally set up in the layout, where you'd have the splitter combining in how that. But because how things were laid out differently than it was before.
So we don't actually need any of this now. We just need to put a splitter there. Or do we just drive it straight in?
We can just end it right at these here. Unless there's...
Like that, can't we?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. We're going to need...
That's right. We've done everything then, I think.
Yep.
So I'll just remove all the rest of the tracks for you.
Pretty much.
And then we can remove these. These are now useless. I feel like letting the iron run out though, I don't know.
I'm thinking maybe leave one or two there just to let it, and then just dump it in a box that we can grab. Otherwise, we're going to have to
dump it to a box on both sides.
Yep, or if we left a furnace, just to smelt it.
Cut off the coal, though. Cut off the coal.
Yep.
There's plenty of coal on that line. It'll last for days. Well, we can just dump it into a box like that, but we'll go get the coal in there too, aren't we? So, I'll actually just go run up here. It don't matter if I pick any iron ore up, I can just put it straight back into the thing. Now just dump it into the box. Is that your end, that noise?
Might be.
Another background. Another background.
Is that the clicking from picking up belt?
I don't know. It sounded like tapping or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I might have had my headphones a little bit too close to the microphone.
Alright, no worries.
So you get the feedback. Okay.
Oh, why is iron stopped?
Because we don't have any more
Because it's not
iron.
linked up.
We no
Because it's
longer
not
have
linked
power here.
There we go.
Okay.
For some reason that wasn't linked, and I think I know exactly why, so I'm going to go fix that now. I was in the middle of moving the poles down the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
These ones, so we can attach it much better.
Okay.
Then I'm just we're gonna get better reach, so we've got enough iron there for the next 5 minutes. Well, next minute while I do this.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna actually put these around the back of the miners, so we've got more support for the future.
Mm-hmm.
Now where can I put them? I'll put one there, and then the next one at the maximum reach.
Yep.
And then
Alright.
zoom out and start running. There we go.
So how many miners do you have here down here? 4? Do you have more in your pocket or?
No, not. Just check my pocket. Nah, I don't have any.
Okay. I can.
But I've just done this so we can add some around the back here.
Mm-hmm.
So they're 3 tiles long. So that would mean that the next row would start there. So we can add 4 more like that.
Yep.
And they're all going to get powered.
Crafting 2 of them there. And yet, probably our priority will be building a miner so that we can increase the amount of iron, so that we can get more iron smelted, so that we have nice backed up supply, just like we have for copper. Although, with that said, we probably might want to pull some of the copper miners and bring them over down to the iron.
What's that? Bring some of the copper miners down to the iron?
Yep. At least until we need a bit more copper.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I grabbed 2 of them, so...
That should be sufficient. We'll leave that there, that little belt with that on, because we can always add it back in, can't we?
Yep.
Yeah, so the demand should be met for iron eventually when it starts back up. What would be next on research? Accumulators? Or the substations? Or an engine could be useful for the trains.
Yep.
Should we do that?
We may want advanced electronics, so that's 100. Where's engine? Engine is
50.
engine that's available 50. Yeah, we could do that. Engines.
Let's
It'll
do
be
that.
quick research.
Yeah.
10
Wow,
rounds at
the iron is now backed up.
Yep.
Oh, demand for electricity.
Oh yes.
Oh.
We're gonna need to start adding more electricity.
We are capped now, aren't we? It's because of those electric furnaces, I bet.
Yeah, they use quite a lot. 180 kilowatts, and I think there's 4 down there. That's about 720 kilowatts of energy.
Right, is it better to go for solar? That is a plan that we could do. I don't know if it's good to do.
Do we? Oh, we have solar panels, so
I'll make 2 of them. I know 2 is not a lot, but it'll do for a quick minute. It won't provide the electricity we need, but
yep.
it'll add something to the stats. We'll probably have to sort that out in the next episode then.
Yep, most likely.
Right. Next one's there. Right, so we've got a solar panel down. But the solar panel only provides 40 kilowatts.
It's, I think, 60 kilowatts at full power.
Ah, okay.
Right now it's kind of the early morning, or it's getting into midday.
Yeah. So it's getting there.
Alright, so...
Got a new one now, so that's going to add 100 on. 120-ish on.
Yeah.
Probably not going to help massively, but something.
Do you still have the stone furnaces?
The 10 of them, yep.
We might as well throw them down here.
Down where, sir?
And
right.
if we place them, we can use long-handed inserters to bridge the gap.
Is that to get rid of these for now?
Nope. We still want them there. We just we're gonna have to fuel them as well.
I think it's best to go with electric for now when we've started it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
We'll expand the power.
Yeah.
Power's fine for now. Kind of. It's like almost there, 100%. There, it's fixed. I think it was the research that we're doing it.
Possibly, yeah.
So for now, we cannot research. That's what we've learned.
Yeah, we have to shut things off before we can do some other stuff.
Okay. We'll have to expand the power next episode, but these have run out, so that could help.
Yep.
Let's take these belts down quickly. So we'll be nearing the end of another episode already. Really flying. Getting into Factorio now.
Yep.
Love the game.
And we might as well remove this tangle of wires, although we're gonna want to leave at least some so that we can get power to the rest of the factory.
Basically, we want one there, and that's it. All the rest can go.
One thing we could also do is temporarily remove the radar, because we do have a good decent amount of vision, but it's just a matter of conserving a little bit of power.
So we've got rid of that gigantic mess of wires. This is now pointless because there's no base down there, so I'll remove this.
Yep.
Because inserters store energy, don't they? Even if they're not being used.
I think their drain is very minimal, like 4 kilowatts.
Ah, okay.
Their regular energy consumption is like 13 kilowatts, and they use...
Got 2 more miners. Put somewhere.
Yep.
May as well put... Is the iron sorted now? Does it not need any more miners?
We definitely don't need any miners down there. We could definitely use more furnaces. And right now I'm looking at the power, and we're at about 4 megawatts roughly. So we can add a few more electric furnaces.
We just can't research just yet.
Yep.
Okay. Electric furnace. I don't have any of those at the moment, so I'll have to grab some iron and make some. And then we can set that up.
Need steel advanced circuits and stone brick. And
what's that for?
That's for electric furnaces.
I've got some. I'm making 2.
Okay.
Just waiting for them to craft.
Making for myself.
Okay, it's tedious waiting for stuff to craft, isn't it?
Yep. I removed the power pole and the entire furnace line shut down.
What happened?
You had a power pole right in the middle where the belt was going to be. I had to move it. It connected all the furnaces there.
Yeah, I put that. Ew, it's messy.
You're in the way.
Oh, sorry. for inserters.
Yep.
We just need some more power.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, you're using the little baby lines.
They're cheap and easy, and they fit in most situations.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so the miners that I was crafting are now not going to be used.
The which ones?
Furnaces.
The steel furnaces or the
Electric.
electric? No, we could still definitely use them.
Do you still need some here then?
Yep, might as well throw them down.
I'm still waiting on the last one.
We definitely need iron, which...
No, power's not good enough.
Ooh. Okay.
We shall have to wait.
Yeah, our 9 electric furnaces using 1.5, 1.6 kilowatts.
Well, there's 8. Oh, yeah, because we've got one up there for the steel.
Yep.
Got you. So, power will be the next issue, and we'll sort that in the next episode, because once again, we're running over.
Yep. Although we're good at the moment, but yeah.
Yeah, if we leave it any longer, we're going to end up with an extra long episode. It's around about 22 minutes now, so that's time enough, I think.
Yep. Alright.
Thank you all for watching, and yeah, this has been a fun episode. We've installed the new iron setup, and now power's a limitation.
Yep.
So thanks to all for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Have a good day.